The devil is not reasonable, but he will make you think he is. God is reasonable, but the devil will make you think that God is not. What do I mean by this? The creation debate. If only we can agree, maybe God created evolution. See, the evolutionists, they're open to mix and match, to confuse, to blend. That's what they all do, don't they? The liberals, the Catholics, what is it? Universal Church? Yeah. Make you think it's reasonable. Why can't we all get along? We accept everyone. No, we don't actually. What do you mean everyone? What do you mean everything? We accept murderers and rapists and pedophiles? No. But the devil will say yes because, well, he pretends to be reasonable. He is not. See, what really he is saying here is that I'm willing to compromise. God is not willing to compromise. He's unreasonable. Well, the Lord does not need to compromise. He is God. You need to compromise because you're not. We do not give the devil an inch. And really an inch is all he wants because that's all he needs. You give the devil an inch, he has all of you. Because God will have none of you. The Lord does not compromise. He is reasonable, yes. But he wants all of you to himself. Because if he has 99% of you, well, what is that? Do you give 99% loyalty to your wife? She either has all of you or she wants none of you. What do you mean you're 99% loyal? What do you do with the other 1%? You sleeping around once every 100 days? Who will marry such a man? Not a woman with self-respect, but the devil would. Because the devil is not looking for marriage. The devil wants a fling or a swing or whatever you call it. He just wants a peace. He doesn't care for you. He's not going to marry you. He just want to kill you. The enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So he's looking for that inch. So he comes in this guise of reason. Oh, surely we can compromise. Surely we can find some mutual ground. Why don't you put the Bible aside and I'll put my evolution aside? Well, you already lost. There is no common ground. It's either God or not God. You can't reason and give up the Torah of God. That is the very foundation. You give that up, you've already lost. So what do you mean exactly by reason? No, the devil is not reasonable. And you do not need to reason with him. It's like they often say, we do not negotiate with terrorists. Why? They're unreasonable. Look at Hamas. They're unreasonable. They want you to release 1,000 men for one. And then they keep changing the deal. And then they go back on the deal. And then they lie and they cheat and they come and attack you again. You can't reason with somebody like that. You can't reason with a terrorist. They're crazy. And after you make the deal, they'll break it and kill you in the middle of the night where you're not looking. See, when Gandhi fought the British occupation, they were somewhat reasonable, the British. They agreed to retract and take their troops and go and leave. But after that, guess what? Now he's dealing with the Muslims. They're unreasonable. And since then, the Pakistani-Indian wars have been going on because you can't reason with a Muslim. They're unreasonable. See, the British are not good people, but at least they are more reasonable than the Muslims. But the point being, reason and compromise are not the same. God is reasonable, but God does not compromise. He told Israel many times, come, let's reason together. Though your sins are as red as crimson, I will make them white as snow. But I'm not going to compromise on your behavior. I'm willing to forgive you. I know you didn't know what you were doing. I know your parents didn't raise you right. I know you were molested and abused and it messed you up. I know. But I want you to stop sinning now. And I'm not willing to compromise. I want all or nothing. Reason without compromise. Not so with the world, the universal church. They don't care about your conviction. They don't care about God. They don't care about truth. All they want is compromise. The churches in America, they don't care about any of that. Everybody, just come in. Let's all be friends. Let's all drink hot cocoa together. Coffee and bonbons and Sunday morning brunch. Throw God under the bus. Throw your conviction under the bus. And they call themselves reasonable. You're not reasonable. Because when we try to reason with you, to explain to you how you're violating the very thing you claim to believe in, you don't get it. We try to tell you, the book says, do not violate the seventh day, keep it holy, do not work on it. And Yeshua rose on the first day, which you call Sunday, so how can the first day be the seventh day? One of them is incorrect. You can't reason with them. You tell them Yeshua was not born on Christmas. He wasn't even using that Gregorian calendar. He was using the Hebrew calendar. You cannot reason with them. You tell them Easter is Asherah. It's a pagan goddess of fertility. Bunnies and eggs has nothing to do with the resurrection. You cannot reason with them. But they claim to be reasonable. But really they just compromise. We'll take anything and everyone. Just say this prayer. Just if you believe in your heart and confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Just say these words and you're going to heaven. They're crazy. They'll take you straight to hell. Taking one verse out of context, out of an entire book. Unreasonable, but that's what the devil does. He pretends to be reasonable. He's not. God is reasonable. Follow him. Do not compromise. Give the devil no inch. There's no evolution end. God did not use evolution to create the planet. Evolution was created, the very essence of it, to explain creation without God. It's not God created evolution. Evolution is, we don't need God. Look, we started at some primordial chemical soup. And the chemicals randomly evolved to create a living molecule. And the molecule evolved to create a protein. And the protein started evolving randomly without any intelligent design to form the first form of life that evolved over millions of years ago, as they like to say in all of those godless nature documentaries. 50 million years ago, the kiwi evolved out of the amoeba. So stupid. The fool says in his heart there is no God. Do not compromise with those fools. They're godless. And they will face the wrath of God. But as for you, you who claim to be reasonable, do not compromise. Use reason, good logic, good common sense, and do not compromise. Because common sense says what is right and what is wrong is wrong. Morality is absolute, because God made it so. It's not wishy-washy that anyone can choose. Society decides. No, it does not. If it did, you'd all be dead, because, well, the Nazi society said, we gotta kill you all. God decides. Do not murder, do not steal, do not commit adultery, do not covet. Honor your father and your mother, do not bear false witness. That is absolute, it's not up for debate. Society does not choose. Do not take bribes. Society does not choose. It's okay to take bribes, as long as it's big enough. But that's what man does, because man is unreasonable and man compromises all the time, because they are wicked. Remember that. Do not compromise.